The water pump bearing has failed, the seal has failed.
I haven't thrown up in 28 years, as I mentioned, so I'm hoping to
retain that.
Yeah, but if I
break it,
this is the place to do it.
I was fine till I would.
'Cause this way is my home.
So this could be an interesting little sail actually, because we've got steady 25 to 30 knots out there for the last few days. Predict Wind said it's going to be at about 18 to 20 knots. Right now it's 25 knots, so I think it's still going to be pretty strong wind out there. The big question is, what is the sea state going to be like? And it's, at this stage, I'd say it's okay. It's not going to be too bad. When we get around the corner, the top end there, we'll really know for sure. We're about to go around the north head of Saint Martin, and we are then going to hit into the open ocean, heading for Saint Barts. And we could get some rough stuff there. How are you feeling?
Bring it on!
Yeah. I feel good right now.
Good.
We'll see how that plays out.
By bring it on, I mean, this is good.
Yeah.
Welcome back aboard as our Caribbean sailing adventure continues. If you tuned in last week, you'll have met our patrons Greg and the wonderfully musical Gideon Irving, a man who bursts into song at the drop of a hat and has somehow managed to get the whole boat singing. Greg and Gideon took us up on our patron offer to jump aboard and sample the liveaboard lifestyle. They may be regretting that now, because while Rob was hoping for champagne sailing on their first offshore passage from St Martin to the Saint Barts island of Île-Fourcheux, the Caribbean had other ideas. And the realities of life at sea and the debilitating effects of motion sickness were about to hit hard. Stage 1. Optimism. That brave little smile that says I'm absolutely fine when really deep down you know something's not quite right. Stages 2 and 3, nausea, followed closely by fatigue. At this point, you begin questioning your life choices, your future, and occasionally your very existence.
I was fine till I would.
That's the name of me and Greg's sailing book. I was fine till I would.
Stage 4, goodbye breakfast. After each spectacular vomit comes a brief moment of euphoric relief, usually lasting somewhere between 30 seconds and 10 minutes, before the next wave reaches up and deposits you firmly back at stage 2. Effects may differ, but suddenly it's good to be alive once more. Singing remains optional.
Gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Yeah.
Until a few minutes ago, it had been 28 years since I threw up.
Wow.
You brought me out of retirement. I had sort of a mortal fear of throwing up, and it's not that bad. I can do it again. Probably will do it again. I can't say I enjoyed it. I wouldn't recommend it. But I've got my brother in arms here, and I'm very grateful for this bucket. I've never been such a fan of a bucket. Really into buckets right now. Oh. So I'm gonna start my clock again.
Shit.
From 28 years down to 0 days.
Ground zero has begun.
Now we just need to know how to dispose of the contents of the bucket without accidentally throwing it all over Rob and his camera.
Oh yes, we got trouble. Oh, we got trouble. Oh, we're in big trouble with a T. Gotta rhyme it with P. That stands for pool.
And he never let go of his bucket.
I got my bucket. If I just keep singing show tunes, I won't throw up anymore.
They say that, you know, there's times when you're seasick you want to die, and then there's times when you're scared you won't die. It'd be that awful. Poor fellow's really suffering, and we are responsible. Guilty, Your Honour, as charged.
Airwarton.
Irwerton. We don't really know how it's said.
We've come out for a drive in the car and we came here to a little village in Suffolk called Irwerton because there's quite a nice story about this church. Well, actually it's not very nice at all. Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII's second wife, used to first meet him here in this village. She would be brought to the house down the road. Anne Boleyn, 1507 to 1536, the second queen of Henry VIII. And it is recorded that her heart was buried in this church in a casket by her uncle Philip Parker Bart, who lived at Irwerton Manor. Irwerton Manor, many years later, was the house of the captain of the Navy from Shotley, and my father had the prestigious title of being the fastest person to slide down the banisters at the captain's party. I think he holds it to this day.
Got a water leak in the engine room port side. I've been looking at it for the last few days. It's been building up and I've checked it a couple of times and I just couldn't find it. My assumption is that it's the water pump bearing has failed, the seal has failed, and it's the old trick where it starts leaking out, but that's looked okay to me. So I'm going to have another look in there, dive in and check all the hoses, the connections of the hoses, where the salt water comes in at the very start. Okay, I see the problem. This hose clamp has literally slipped off the end of the hose. This one side of the hose here is sticking out. That's incredible. Obviously I hadn't done it up properly when I last put that on, so I assume that was me. So I'll have to take the hose clamp off, push the hose back on properly and remake it off. That's better. That's better. Gosh. Now I'll just do it up. Done it up nice and tight, so that should hold. It's the first time I've used this new head torch. It's a Mantis head torch. It's very nice actually. It's got all sorts of settings. It's got a red light, it's got a low white light, and then it's got a bright white light, and it's got the SOS, and then off. But the big thing is it's waterproof. It's waterproof to 10 meters. I'm just thinking if we get those situations where we've got caught up on a fishing trap and the rope's caught around the propeller or the rudder, and especially at night time, man, this thing would be good. It's probably one of the better head torches I've ever had actually.
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves will free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop at the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. You got to fulfill the book.
More importantly than Anne Boleyn's heart is where is the mouse? And last year we came here and Declan found the mouse, and you'll be pleased to know, Declan, we did not find the mice, or either the mouse this year.
No, we've had a good
We've
search.
had a look everywhere, and it'd be great if I found it right now.
Well done, Hilary.
Thank you so much. Musketeering. There's nothing that the cleanest brownie cannot find.
What are you saying, Henry, that you find him? I find him, he was in my pocket all the time.
Wasn't in your pocket though.
I put it in my pocket afterwards before we left the church.
You're such a liar.
I'm gonna hide it.
It's in a good hiding spot.
It wasn't a good hiding spot. Do we go high, do we go low? Do we go near Berlin's heart?
I'm happy to introduce the new hit cover band, Two Guys on a Rock.
Chickens on torso.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, we'll start again. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. Okay, so tickets on sale. We're playing Paris, London, Dublin, New York, Chicago, Springfield, New Jersey, Manassas, New Jersey, Gorton, New Jersey,
Townsville,
New Jersey,
Townsville, Montana.
Montana, Johannesburg, Cape Town, and we'll see you there. We just, by the way, we just play that song.
Yeah,
Just
that's it. And you have to pay your expenses there, food and drink.
But we do it in stadiums. And
Yeah.
it's awesome. And we have outfits.
So fellas, you've just been for a snorkel.
Second try.
What happened the first time?
I don't know, we both almost died in about 5 seconds.
A new experience for me.
Me too. I hadn't been since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I found the goggles on the nose, the thing in the mouth, and the heavy feet with the flippers to be 3 new things to navigate.
Yeah.
They were all contributing towards sinking me. I kept sucking in salt water. I was very in touch with my lifelong fear of the ocean, which I thought I'd gotten over, but as soon as I was under,
Yeah.
I was like hyperventilating.
Yeah, interesting, eh?
And the seas were a little rougher than we thought.
I found I was much better just swimming with the mask and enjoying that, and just diving down without the snorkel and enjoying the fish in a stress-free environment.
Yeah, I think I need a longer time to get used to all the equipment. But we saw fish, saw sea urchin, saw an octopus.
That's rare.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, and it was amazing to see Declan go down and communicate with it.
Yeah, the coolest underwater animal we saw was Declan. And flippers. That was pretty cool. I got to swim with the turtles, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And went down, chased one of them, and another one was just right by me. So beautiful. That was like a dream come true.
Yeah.
I was a little frustrated that I could not get back in the boat by myself.
Oh,
I
in the
couldn't
tender?
find the point to grab to pull myself over.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that boat is rated for people over 6'2".
We take things for granted, actually. It just shows you. Like, I didn't even think about half of that stuff. And yeah. So we're not very good teachers.
This is your natural habitat.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the teaching style of, hey, go try that. See if you die.
You'll figure it out.
And if I miss it, you guys will come and get me?
Maybe.
Oh, wow, that's faster than you think.
Actually, it's a bit slower. We're only doing about 2 knots. We've just left the island. We've been on the mooring there for 2 nights. Lovely, really nice. It's been so nice. We're heading back to St Martin now. The boys are off for a dragging session. We're ticking along 3 or 4 knots, perfect speed. It's the first time. I might have put the engines on, Gideon. Go a bit faster.
Do your worst, Rob.
I'm doing pressure.
We're struggling.
Oh no!
Oh, they're off, they're off.
Come on! Ah, Declan! Declan! Help me! Help me!
Oh,
Well, that's good.
you right, mate?
Alright.
Is anybody steering this boat?
What's that?
Anybody steering this boat?
Oh, there you are.
Doing good. Wow, you really get a sense of what the wind is doing.
It's driving us. What are we doing, Declan?
We have the spinnaker that we haven't used yet. Let's see if it works.
Let's see if it fits.
I don't know the secret to happiness, but I'm pretty sure it involves the ocean, a perfect sunset, good company, and nowhere you urgently need to be.
What do you think of that?
I brought one musical instrument with me.
Yep.
This is my nose flute. You can tell it's mine because it's got my name right there, Gid. In case it gets mixed up with other people's nose flutes. I'll always be able to find mine. You play with your nose. So, if you don't have a nose,
you're in luck.
This instrument's not for you.